check this out. I want to show you something. Ooh, look at that. My new tuna rod. I got a Daiwa BG 8000. I literally just came in like yesterday, and then the rod just came in, what, 2 days ago, I think? But yeah, that's the new rod. I need to get Ashley's paddleboard and my kayak in the truck so we can go do some clamming on Assateague. So stay tuned. I'll be right back, and I'll see you in the water. All right, bye. Almost to the secret spot.
Yep.
It's a little windy, a little more windy than we thought, but we'll do some. Yep, that's right. Do
1 minute.
1 minute. Do some clamming.
Yep.
Do some fried clams tonight, hopefully, maybe.
There's the Bay Bridge.
No, not the Bay Bridge. Oh, it's pretty shallow. Very shallow.
There's the bridge.
Yep. All right. Here we come. We're coming in for a landing. As soon as we get there, all right? Don't get off until I tell you, okay?
Hero.
Come in close, and then we'll help Mom out, okay? All right. Here we go. Getting the thumbs up from Nick. All right. Here we go. All right. See you in a second. Big horseshoe crab.
Is it alive?
Yeah, he was just swimming around.
Hold it.
Sure. Grab him underneath. Pretty cool.
Oh gosh.
Let him swim away. Hold on. He's going under Mom's paddleboard. So it's a little more windy than we thought. So we are going to walk it over to where we're going, our spot, and then we'll start clamming. We're looking for smaller clams around the 2-inch mark, not like the big ones that I was getting before, just because I'm cooking them a little different this time. We're at the spot. We're looking for sandy soil. That's what we want. It's all sandy down there. No mud. We don't want mud at all. Sand is the best. Oh yeah, before I forget, that's the clam rake that we're using. It's a wooden handle with a metal basket, and you just turn it down, put it in the soil, into the sand, and just drag it. That's it. What you're looking to feel is like a rock. It feels like you're scraping a rock. And then once you scrape it, you dig a little bit behind it and then try to pull it out. They're only about 1 inch or 2 inches down. Some of them can be a little bit deeper, and you do have to work for them. But most of them are pretty much about 1 inch, 2 inches down in the sand. Like here's one right here. Oh, 2 in the same hole. You got a twofer. So here's what we're looking for. They're smaller ones, and they're only about 2 inches from here to here. They got to be 1 inch to keep. So we're looking for smaller ones like this. Is that another one? I felt it. Yep. That's a little bit bigger though than what we're looking for. We'll keep it just in case, but in the end, if we don't get a bunch of small ones, I'll end up throwing it back. This one's a little bit deeper than the usual ones. Got one. Keeper of the clams. So my little trick that I do is I stay a little bit off the shoreline. I don't want to go up there because it's where all the like mussels and clamshells and stuff like that wash up from the birds and the fish. So I stay off the shoreline and just do work this area. At most, maybe I'll go like 10 feet from the shore, but most of the time this is about as far as I'll stay away. That was a really big scrape. I don't know if it's a rock or a clam. Or maybe it's just a huge clam. Oh.
What?
It's a glass bottle. That's why we wear shoes when we do this. Oh, it's actually pretty big. It's a huge one. It was sitting down like this, so when I was scraping, I scraped the top. When we find one, we'll work an area for a little while until we know that there's none left, and then we'll go to a different spot. Right here. That's another big one.
That's a huge one.
It's a huge one. All right, let's keep going. We got, how many do we have in there so far?
1, 2, 3. I don't know. This one's pretty hard to get.
Pretty hard to get.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7 clams. All right, we'll keep going. But what is that? Hear that?
Target.
What is it? Oh, no, it's a cinder block. It's a cinder block. If you're not familiar with Assateague, there was houses out here once, and there's, on some of the islands, you can find remains of some of the houses. Here's just some cinder blocks. Found a piece of pottery from, I think it was like 1898, 1900, something like that. It was super old. It was like a little bottom of a glass. And then we just found this pole, looks like a telephone pole or something, right here. And there's a piece of rope to the other end. So there was houses, lodges, hunting lodges out here, and a bunch of other things too. So yeah, lots of little treasures you can find if you really want to take the time to come out and dig through the stuff and try to find it. One's probably up there with like the biggest one I've ever caught. That thing is huge. That's what it looks like inside the clam rake. That's too big for us, so we're gonna throw it back. Let somebody else find it. For 2 inches. Yep. Clam keeper.
Yay!
Oh, that's a perfect one. Here, clam keeper. I got one deep here. Look at the, here's the smallest one I've ever found. It fell through the basket of my, what is this? Oh, this one's huge. Or it's something else. You can hear it scraping. It's like the hardest one I've ever worked for, and it's a perfect size. Make sure there's not another down there. Yep, there is. I don't know. Here. No, take this one. And here's a really small one. I think this technically is a keeper, or it's a little bit short, but we're not going to keep it. No, we're going to throw it back. All right. And then keep digging. I don't think this is a clam. I think it's something else. There's another one in that same hole. I think this is actually a piece of concrete or something. Yeah, it's a huge rock. That's what it was. Ugh, I can't even pick it up. No way. A piece of the road. Yeah. Here, I got another clam. There was a road that came through Assateague that washed away in a storm a long time ago. And this is absolutely a piece of the road. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm gonna put it up here. That's the road. That road is nuts. Absolutely incredible. It's still here and it got washed all the way out here. Wow. If you're interested to see the remaining road that's actually still here, if you go to the end of the federal side, right at the parking lot by the roundabout, or the rotary as some people call it, depends on what part of the country you're from, but right there's a parking lot that's off to your right. Go in that parking lot and walk all the way in the back, and there's a trail, and it's got a little plaque that shows the original construction of it, and then the existing road is still there, just a portion of it. It's not very long, but you can see what I'm talking about, where there used to be a road.
15.
We got 15?
Yeah.
All right, we're almost there. Pretty good. Nick, do yours. We'll get a final count and then we'll get ready to go. Final count, we got exactly 24. So that's it. A couple of the bigger ones we'll keep just because we're looking for, I was hoping to get at least 2 dozen. So that's it. All right, we're gonna pack up and head back. All right, so next, all I'm doing before I cook them is to take all the clams, put them in this pot of cold water, and then sprinkle in a little bit of yellow cornmeal. Let it sit for like an hour or two, and the clams will kind of open up and spit out a lot of the sand that's in there. It kind of filters them out. So, all right, I'm going to do that now, and I'll put the bowl in the fridge. Clams are in the fridge with cornmeal. So we have the beer that we got from Sinepuxent Brewing Company. So we're gonna do a taste test. We got 2 different kinds. One of them is the blueberry. It was a seltzer, and the other's a double IPA. Oh, Ashley's got a phone call, so we can't. Oh, you're ignoring it. Okay. All right, you ready? Here we go.
No.
I spilled some, so Hoss was trying it.
Ah.
All right, what do you think? It's good? It's not as like hoppy as a regular double IPA.
Floral.
Yeah, it's definitely got more floral in it.
Hoss, what do you think?
Is it good, Hoss? I guess he likes it. No. All right, it's pretty good. We approve of that one. So we were just talking about the prices for the Sinepuxent Brewing. Compared to some of the other craft beer places around here, it wasn't too bad. I got a crowler of this one. It was 1 quart, 32 ounces. And then I got the other one of the seltzer, and this one and the other one, the total was 28 bucks. So it really wasn't too bad, considering it's what, 16 ounces each. A 16-ounce beer is like $8, and then the seltzer, the 16 ounces of that was what, like $6? Yeah, so it's really not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't know, pretty good. Definitely check it out if you're there. They got some other cool ones too. I actually had one, it was like a jalapeno and cucumber. She said it wasn't too spicy. To me, it sounds absolutely disgusting, but she's into that stuff, and she says it was actually really good. So I don't know. If you're in the area, check them out. It was pretty good. They have, it's a mussel here and a mussel here, and you have to disconnect those two, and then it opens up completely like this. All right, so some of these are kind of difficult. What I had to do was take the oyster knife and stick it in the back and pull the hinge out a little, and then get my knife in and then cut the two, the right here and right here. Once you cut those, everything else just comes open. I just got some regular buttermilk. I'm gonna put the clams that I'm doing into a bowl of buttermilk and let them soak until I'm ready to bread and fry them. All right, so I got the clams and the buttermilk. I'm gonna put that in the fridge and let that sit for a little bit while I get all my dry stuff together. For the dry stuff, I'm using a recipe, so I'm just gonna use a 1 gallon Ziploc bag, and then I'll mix all my stuff in there and then get ready to fry everything. And, French fries too, so I got a bowl of water. I'm gonna cut all these up into like thin, just thin French fries, and then let them soak in the water for a while to get all the starchiness out, and then put them in the fryer. I'm gonna do the French fries first, and then I'm gonna do the clams after. Oh, it's gonna be so good. We're gonna taste test the next one. All right, taste test. This one's the blueberry seltzer.
Oh, it's blueberry.
It's definitely blueberry. What do you think?
It's not bad. It tastes like the
I like it a lot.
what is it? Wachusett blueberry.
Oh, the Wachusett blueberry beer. Yeah,
It's too similar.
it's pretty good. It's pretty hot out, so we got the fans going in the corners.
I think I would try one of the other ones. I
Really?
think there was like a peach or a pomegranate one.
There was a peach, pomegranate, there was a pear.
Oh,
I think there was one more, I can't remember.
this isn't bad.
No, I do like this one.
I could probably only have like one. This
Yeah.
isn't like a beer or a hard seltzer though.
Oh, I would say, yeah, like 1 or 2, I guess. But I wouldn't do a whole bunch. Okay, I gotta get back to the French fries. So for the French fries, all I'm doing is cooking them till they're golden brown. It's pretty easy. All right, for the clams, I'm gonna use this little strainer. I'm just gonna pour them right in. I'm taking the clams, put them in the bread mix. I'm just gonna do this. Do it a twirl and shake it. All right, first batch looks pretty good. I'm just gonna put them on here, let them dry, and then do the next batch. You can try one? Oh, she's looking at it.
They turned out a lot better than I thought.
They're not like the ones that I've had like on Cape Cod or like any of those, but they are pretty good.
They're better.
Yeah, they're better.
That's good.
That's good. French fries are good?
Yep.
Here, eat a piece of clam. That's not hot. What do you think? Is it kid approved?
Good.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna eat too. It is pretty good. We already had it.
Yeah.
All right, see you next time.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.